Good morning, guys, and welcome to another video. I'm so dressed up, baby, for the breakfast.
Yeah, you are, baby.
We're in Positano. We are going for breakfast. We're staying at Le Sirenuse. It's so beautiful. It's a bit of a gloomy, cloudy day, which we love. And right now, we're gonna take you with us.
So casually keep diving into concrete. So bittersweet. Huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat.
Okay guys, we are at breakfast. Filippo and I will try to vlog a little bit to kind of show you what it is. Oh wow, baby, it's raining so much now and there are people at the beach with umbrellas.
Love it.
I mean, this is not romantic, then I don't know what is. Questo è per me.
Sì.
Perfetto. Grazie. When it comes to general Italy, this is my favorite region for the food. I know that people usually prefer Sicilian food, and I'm very sorry to my Sicilian followers, but I think, well, I haven't been that many times, but I think I just love the most food from this region. I got definitely overdressed this morning for breakfast. I'm wearing like all white because I wanted to take some pictures and to just kind of like see how this outfit kind of blends in. I'm wearing I realized I never really wore this bag that much since I got her in January, but it's more like of a spring summer bag, so now it's going to be the time. Heading back to the room, I have to do a little bit of work and I want to get that done today so that I don't have to think about it afterwards, you know what I mean? Like tomorrow I can then enjoy without thinking of anything. You guys will say that all we do is eat, which is actually true when in Campania.
Campania.
So today, after the breakfast, we went to the room to finish the work that we both had to do. Filippo had something of his to do, I had something of mine. We have a big wedding that we're attending next week. It's a 4-day wedding. I have no idea what I'm gonna wear. You know why? Because like I do so many events that then, you know, when I need to do these kind of private events, I already have worn so many dresses. What do you think are the top 3 most incredible things about your country? And then I'll tell you about mine.
The most incredible thing is
about-
that 80% of the art and culture is in Italy, which is incredible. The second most important incredible thing is that 56 UNESCO properties are in Italy.
Okay.
56, not
Yeah.
56%, 56. And I think is the food, but you know what? I'm a fan of Italian food, but I'm also a fan of a proper Asian, a proper Indian. So I don't think the food is the best in Italy. I think the food in Italy is amazing. Is it the best? I think it's very subjective. But what I think is like incredible in Italy really is this. Is the country, the beauty of Positano, Capri, but not only Positano, Capri.
Venice,
Because they're
Rome,
very
Florence.
famous. Venice, Rome, Florence. But guys, if you go 1
Naples.
hour from here, you drive to Caserta, which is a city that not everyone knows. But if you see the Reggia di Caserta, which is a very famous, it's like a Versailles of Italy. So in Italy, every little, if you go to my village, there will be some Roman graticolato romano, we call, you know, some
Roman artifacts.
so you go to the mountain, you go to Cortina, you go to everywhere. So that's the beauty of Italy, and I think that everybody knows that. That's why they all come here. But there are so many, because then there is the fashion, then there is the design, then there is the sport, then there is the soccer, then there is so much.
Only 3, baby.
Well,
I think you
number-
said the right 3.
Yeah.
The top 3 things in my country, I think, are number 1, the spirit. Very often people really know how to have fun. And I've been around the world, as you know, just like you. And I've went out in so many different countries, but nowhere is as fun and as entertaining and as people have such celebratory spirits like they do in Serbia.
I totally agree. In Europe, nobody parties like you. In South America, it's Brazil.
But like, we even have things, you know, like some kind of, they're not rules. I'm doing a little scarpetta. Like when there's certain songs start in a club or in a bar or in a wedding, I don't know, you get in this like little train, you know, you put, benissimo, grazie.
Grazie mille.
You put like hands on each other's shoulders and you get in this little train.
Yeah.
Then we have like, you know, after the night out.
It's called trenino.
Trenino. After the night out, where you go to eat. And then we have obviously when the trumpet, like, you know, we have like musicians
Yeah.
who play trumpet,
No,
and
I
we have a
think-
huge culture of this.
You know, I think that we have the same in the south of Italy, in Napoli. You know, where you have this culture of local music, where people pay the singers and where, you know, which is very much, I think that Serbia is very much like south of Italy in terms of culture.
So we have this spirit. Number two, I mean, I think I have to say the food, baby. Because, okay, maybe, like you said, there are better foods, I don't know, but I think it's very specific and it's so strong. And it's not like you can go to England.
But you see, in Serbia, I agree, the food is very good, but it's very specific. Not
Yeah.
everybody likes it. In Italy, everybody likes it. You know what I mean?
Exactly, but also if you go to England, you can find a good Italian restaurant. To be honest, I don't know, I don't think you can go anywhere and find pljeskavica as good as in Serbia, you know the meat?
No, of course. Or the civape.
Or the cevapi, even if there are restaurants that
Yeah.
sell them in England
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. It's very local specific. I think the food is insane. And I think number three, we have incredible nature, like parks, greenery, lots of trees.
I wouldn't say the nature is the main thing in Serbia, like the nature is the main thing in Croatia, for example.
Also in Serbia, baby, you haven't
Yeah?
been to the nature. Just because we don't have the sea.
Would you put it on top three?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
Baby,
the
you
top
haven't
three-
seen
I
the
think you're-
nature.
I think you're right on the top two, but you're missing the most important one. But I think you're missing the most important part of
Baby,
your culture.
look at the nature in Serbia. Look at this. I'm so sorry.
Beautiful. But baby, can I say that you missed the most important part?
Which part?
But sport. Maybe you have tennis, you have soccer, you have
Volleyball, basketball,
Basketball,
we have
volleyball,
water
water
polo.
polo.
We have a lot of different random sports like taekwondo, like shooting, like
100%.
that's true because we do a lot. But I think one thing that I'm the most proud of coming from there is the general education that we get in elementary school. That's the one thing that I think, comparing to other countries that I've lived in, the general education of elementary school is very, very strong. That's definitely in top three. Also, baby, a lot of people have asked me about your Van Cleef bracelet on this channel. They're asking if it's a black stone.
No.
It's Pieta Sun, and it's like a navy blue stone and a white gold, which is really beautiful and rare. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is 100% Filippo in a bracelet.
Lol.
I have a milestone to share with you guys. For the first time ever in my life, we watched the Turkish series.
Grazie. Yeah.
For the first time ever.
Yeah.
Was the first time for you as well?
A Turkish one. I think so.
When I lived in Serbia, on TV we could watch a lot of Latino American telenovelas, like series. And obviously as a child, I watched them. I learned how to read subtitles. We don't synchronize television, you know, in Serbia. We all do with everything with subtitles, so you always watch it original.
That's why you all speak English there.
I think it helps a lot,
Yeah.
or Spanish, for that case, because of telenovelas, baby.
We don't have subtitles.
But when I left afterwards, they started showing the Turkish, these kind of like
Yeah.
series. However, when I lived in Serbia, there were no Turkish series on TV, so I missed out that whole era. So now I watched one on Netflix called Ambition, I think it's called, but we watch it in English.
Yeah. We tried in Turkish as well, but it's a little bit difficult because
Yeah,
you cannot pay attention to the screen. You need to read.
yeah. When I put down off the camera, I asked Filippo, "Tell me something about yourself, Filippo." And he said, "What do you want me to tell you?" And I said, "Tell me, what was the best year of your life?" And he said, "To be honest, it was one of the last three." And then I said, "You know what? I was thinking the same. I think maybe even this one, you know? Isn't that crazy?"
Yeah.
And then Filippo said something so beautiful.
No, I said that I hope that next year, if you ask me the same question, the answer will be the same. And then I said that there is a reason if the glass, when you drive, the glass in front of you is bigger than the mirror that check the back. So,
And I think that's so beautiful because I know that so many of us, I'm pretty sure I can say that, are so focused on the past, like what happened in the past. I always feel like I'm always the happiest in the present. You know what I mean? Even like if I look at my pictures, I'm always happiest like with how I look right now.
no, but the thing,
How
you know,
am I, but then when I look in the past, I'm like, why was I happy
the
back
thing
then?
is that is, you know, there is a lot of people talking about this everywhere, but it's very simple, you know. It's looking in the back and looking forward is It takes so much energy, and it's kind of useless. But I mean, it's not completely useless because whatever happened in the past is in your backpack, you know. And looking in the future, it's quite important because you need to set your goals and
Have a direction and
but
a
then,
compass.
if you check the past and you look forward to the future, then you missed out the present, which is the most important thing. So, what was the best moment of your life? If the best moment of your life was in the past, it's okay, because if you got married or if you have kids, of course that was the best moment of your life. But in terms of happiness, are you happy now more than it used to be in the past? Then there is something to think about it.
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift, and that's why it's called present.
Oh, cheesy but nice.
Did you say cheesy but nice?
Yes.
But right?
Yeah. I tell you something now. It's the first time I share it, baby. Honestly, when I was little, I was going to a dentist every month. It was a thing because I had to do a lot of my mouth. Thanks to my parents, we fixed it. And every time I was going to the dentist, it was a nightmare. It was scary. So I remember like it was today, that on my way to the dentist, I was thinking, Filippo, don't worry, because in 1 hour, no matter what, you will be on the other side of the road, going back home. So that told
This
you,
is so smart.
That tells you that whenever you think to the future, is because you don't like
The present.
But when you do love the present, you want to stay there. When you go to a game that you really love or to a concert, you don't want the concert finishing.
Tutto bene?
Tutto benissimo,
Com'era?
grazie. Benissimo, benissimo.
Buona.
When you are at the concert of your favorite artist, you don't look tomorrow. You don't want tomorrow to come, right? You just want the present to stay. So it's all about that. Try to make the present as the best because you don't want tomorrow that tomorrow comes. Okay, guys, a very important moment. When you finish your pasta, you have to do something that in Italy is very important and is not rude at all. This is the pasta plate.
The sauce?
A little piece of bread with 2 fingers. You do this, and then
And it's called scarpetta, which is a little shoe, no?
when you do it, you have to show a little bit of
Satisfaction.
satisfaction.
Guys, what a lazy day we had. I don't even know if you can see anything. I'm getting ready to go for the dinner. By getting ready, I just mean sleeping into this because we're having a pizza night. We love a good pizza night. That's not a secret. Okay, I think here you can see the color much better. I haven't put the shoes properly on. I'm wearing my Alaya crystallized ballerinas. I had these now since like February Fashion Week, I think. And I was gonna wear a top Kelly Elan actually, and Filippo was like, why don't you wear Alaya bag? And you know what? He's absolutely right. So this Alaya bag, you guys, also got before the Fashion Week in February. Baby, you know this bag? Sold out everywhere, because I know you like those kind of promotions. When I was in Alaya in London, I went, does this go even?
Yes.
They told me that there's a waiting list for it. Okay, this could be a crop top, you can open and stuff, and wear it without this whole middle part, and then you have this pencil skirt and the top, or you can just open it and have like a little hole and then pull this even longer, or you can have it just as a top, like a longer top, not a crop top, or there's basically 3 pieces in this one dress. The only thing missing right now is a lip combo, which I definitely have in my bag. Wait, lip combo, let's do it. I am using this lip liner. It's a new one from Pat McGrath. It doesn't say, I'll find it. And then my favorite currently lip oil gloss. It's Armani Beauty Prisma Glass in 07. It's hydrating, nourishing, really glossy. I went in to grab the light to show you the lip combo so you can see it better. A very nude makeup look. And Filippo realized I'm not loving this, and he said, okay, maybe you should wear the Saint Laurent blazer because I'm not loving this knit overnight situation. Good morning, guys. It is a new day. First of all, since you can see me, I wanted to say that yesterday I saw on Instagram someone posted a picture of me with these leather sunglasses saying Tamara has been wearing these sunglasses a lot lately, and that is correct because I absolutely love them. I think they pretty much complete most of the outfits. I think they're just really, really, really beautiful because they're kind of like an aviators. They give enough sun protection, but they're cool, you know, and they have a touch of silver and touch of gold, so you can pretty much wear them with anything. As always, everything I wear I'll link below. The other thing that I'm wearing is this Chanel Cocoa Beach collection 2022, I believe, swimsuit. I'm not sure you'll be able to find it, but we'll try and find something for you. And the description box below, as always. We are at the hotel, chilling by the pool. Filippo's on the phone working, as always. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do a TikTok of like what it's like to go on holiday with my fiance. I'm gonna show you this place because it's beautiful. I know you've seen it already.
No.
But this is where we're actually gonna have lunch today. It's so beautiful. And then this view. Did you get sick of it already? I hope not. Filippo is entering call number 2. Our second holiday ever, Filippo and I took exactly in this hotel in 2020 in August. We were at that time living together for 3 months, and we decided to move into our first together
Hi,
home,
everyone.
the one that we started together. I was
My
telling
name
them the
is
story
Filippo. Yes.
about how we came here for the first time.
No, wait. We moved from Montpensier to Faubourg.
Yeah.
So imagine, we moved, I think we had about 30 IKEA big blue bags.
And suitcases
Full of
and
stuff.
things.
So
and-
imagine this. We moved with 30 IKEA bags and, I don't know, 10 luggages in the new apartment.
Then I have the table,
right?
remember,
And
we had
we
some
are,
furniture.
and it's about, I remember I rent a little van in Paris, and it's now 8 o'clock when we close the door of the new apartment and we only have bags around.
No,
That's
baby,
it.
it wasn't like that. It was like this. We had to leave Montpensier apartment by 31st of August, and it was like 29th. So we had 2 more days to finish the work. But I said, okay, we can be moving in those 2 days, or we can go on holidays. But if we go on holidays, we'll be back on 1st, and we have to go back into the new apartment. You know what I mean? So if we move all the things today, then we can go on holiday. That's why it was intense, because we had to do all the work in one day, and we did it. We finished at like 3 a.m. and at 5 a.m. we headed to the airport to come to Naples and then to be here. It was so worth it because we really needed that. Going back to the room because, well, I don't honestly got a little bit too hot, which is okay. Everything's been done so nicely and beautifully. I don't even know if I've actually shown you our room, guys. I think we literally I got back and there's no electricity, I think, or I missed some kind of switch. But nevertheless, I'm gonna show you here because there's enough-ish light here. We have a really beautiful room. Philippe and I both love it, which I say like we travel a lot, so obviously you can imagine all sorts of experiences, good and bad, and we really like this one. This is the bed. It's kind of like a princess bed. I brought my pajama. This is Olivia Monhale silk pajamas that I showed you in my last vlog. Last night when it rained, it was quite cold, or the night before, I can't really remember. But this pajama, even though it's only silk pajama, it felt so great and it was really comfy and cozy. There's a seating area over here, which Filippo used yesterday to work. Obviously, I was not really putting my clothes in the wardrobe because you guys know who you're dealing with. So that's that. And then this is my little bag area and other stuff. My favorite lip products at the moment, these Armani lip oil products. They're divine. Really love them. Today I also used the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc glowing oil. This is so beautiful and it smells great. I still haven't tried this Caudalie mask that everyone's raving about, some of the sunglasses. I got some more products here. Bags that I brought, my Kelly Elan, my Mini Kelly Orange, classic flap in pink. This beauty that I traveled with. My new label puzzle. This is Paula's Ibiza collab. I don't know if I have actually shown it to you on here, but I've unboxed it for shorts, for sure. And then of course, this bag that I absolutely adore and I wore last night. So the floors in Amalfi Coast in general are always so beautiful. The balcony of dreams. So I've been coming here, I think, since 2017. I was telling Filippo, you know, when you come to a same place throughout the years and the place kind of remains the same, but you are changing because you're growing, you're evolving. Since 2017, my career has evolved. I feel like I have evolved. I'm now an engaged woman. I remember like being here and like, for example, being super unhappy in love, you know, prior to like obviously meeting Filippo. In such a great place, in so many different aspects of your life comparing to not that long ago, then you really like feel so much gratitude and gratefulness, because this place is like, we call it the referent notelo, like something that you can compare yourself to, which is very difficult if you're every day in your home and every day you like wake up next to the person that you like and things move very slowly. But when you come here after like a few years time and you understand where you were and where you are now, it makes you really grateful. This is now a very, very, very deep and emotional thing that I'm gonna share. But I feel like you guys are my best friends, and I think that I know, like, no matter who watches this, I'm very open about this. When I go back home, and when I go back home to my like childhood home, I almost feel like crying with happiness. And it's same like if I go to a church. You know, people ask me like, what do you ask? And honestly, I don't ask for anything. I feel like I say thank you, because I can compare myself to how I was before when I used to ask, or when I was going home dreaming and writing plans and thinking this will never happen for me, or like whatever, I will never find a person that I love and that I'm happy with, and that, you know, like there were so many failures that I had in life that are okay. It makes you really grateful to come somewhere where you didn't go for a long time and then you remind yourself of something that happened before. Sorry about the cheese. We came to the check-in desk and the lady, do you remember? She was like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And I mean, I'm not someone that like gets very, very excited about, you know that, Filippo. I'm not someone that gets very happy by saying that I'm so beautiful.
Let's say the truth. Baby, I didn't check. Do I look presentable? Yes.
I don't know.
We arrived at the check-in, and the hostess at the desk said, oh my God, you're so beautiful.
You're a beautiful couple, something like that.
No. She said, you're so beautiful. And I said, you mean she is beautiful? And she said, to be honest,
Grazie.
she said, to be honest, yes, she is beautiful. But you know, I don't take it personal. I know who is the beauty and who is the beast here.
Oh, this week what made me very happy, baby, is playing with Emma and Ollie, which are two corgis
yes,
that our friends have.
Yeah.
And also with their 8-year-old daughter. I really, really enjoyed that, baby. It brought me a little bit to, because, you know, I don't have like girls around me. My nephews are boys, so it was like quite different also having like a girl
True. You don't have a little one to play with
around. Though I really, really makes me really miss my nephews even more, because they're at that age when it's like so fun to talk to them, and so they're just so kind and loving and adorable. So the lip combo right now I wanted to share with you is Pat McGrath Labs lip liner. It just says contour. The Armani Beauty Prisma Glass in 07. Guys, these Armani Beauty Prisma Glass are so good. I don't know if you can see, but my lips are so glossy, not sticky, beautiful. This is our current view setup situation. So beautiful. Wow, Filippo, yours looks amazing. I have like very simple spaghetto pomodoro. It is, what's the time, Filippo? 7?
7 o'clock.
Correct, right on time. The taxi is picking us up at 7:15. You might be wondering, why are we actually taking a taxi in Positano? Like, it's so small and it's unnecessary. We should really walk like we did last night. But
this is quite far.
it's quite far. We're going to Villa TreVille for dinner. I've never actually been there. Usually we go to San Pietro di Positano or something like that, and that was the initial plan. Changed it a little bit. I am wearing the white Miu Miu blazer. I didn't really bring many jackets, and honestly, it is warm, but it gets chilly. And then I'm wearing the Alaya white dress. I'm not gonna wear heels. Usually people don't really wear heels in Positano, to tell you the truth. Here you can see the dress a little bit and the shoes that I'm wearing. So this is the look with my pochette in red fits, also because that bag just fits perfect amount of stuff. Guys, I mean, look at this view. Look at this view. Obviously, I also have a beautiful view in front of me. It's the best view, truly, and always. I even ordered a glass of white wine. You guys know I am not a very much of a drinker, but I was really feeling the vibe tonight. I was just gonna say something. I read something really beautiful today, Filippo. It said, the beauty you see in me is the reflection of you. So you know how I always tell you how you have the most beautiful heart? It's actually just a reflection of me.
Yeah, exactly. You're just doing a compliment to yourself.
I wanted to say this to my followers because you know what we see in other people, sometimes we see them and we're like, I don't know what it is, but I don't like them. But it's usually that we always see ourselves in other people. Did you know that? So if you see me and you think that I am kind or smart or beautiful, it's because you are. And I also read something else beautiful today, and I'm curious to hear what you think about this. The partner we choose shows how much we love ourselves.
I don't know. It's those things that you find on the baci perugina. Really. You know, it's.
For you guys who don't know what baci perugina is, it's a chocolate, but within a chocolate you get a little note that is kind of like a fortune cookie note, and it has this cheesy.
No, you know those things about love and friendship. You know.
But I think it's true because you know, growing up, sometimes us women especially, and also men, pick wrong people to surround ourselves with because we don't truly respect
It's
and love
true.
ourselves.
I think that the people that always get engaged with the wrong people is because there is always something they have to work on. Because
With themselves.
Yeah, because if you pick up the first and the second and the third and the fourth and there's always the same kind of wrong person for you, then there is something that you have to check inside you. Because when you're fine and when you're happy,
I can relate.
I
can relate, you guys.
are with the right person.
I
It's
can
very
relate because well, not always, but I didn't always pick
It's like
not just boyfriends, but also friends sometimes, you know.
That's why usually the teenagers, they get always with the wrong people.
Yeah.
Because you are on the process to build your own personality, so you cannot get it right. Sometimes it happens, but you can only get the right person when you got yourself right. I found the right person at half of my way because I think I was ready for the right person, which is you.
Guys, back home, what can I tell you? That was such a lovely trip. If you ask me, it was far too short, but we had to cut it short because Filippo is already traveling to Madrid at 7 a.m. in the morning. So what can I tell you? Besides, we're gonna have a dinner date tonight probably, and then tomorrow morning he's gonna be heading to Madrid to watch Sabalenka play in the finals. We are big supporters of her in this household, so Filippo's very much looking forward to it. You guys know how much he loves sports like football and tennis, I think, but also basketball. He's that kind of like man that loves the sports. If there's a ball around, he'll just like kick it endlessly, basically. Thank you so much for watching. I know this vlog was a little bit shorter than the most recent ones, probably because I kind of wanted it to be like a mix of scenery. We didn't really do that much, as you could have seen. We weren't really active, so we didn't really even leave the hotel that much. But Le Sirenuse is such a beautiful hotel, you don't really even need to leave it, you know what I mean. Also, we've been in Positano so many times that it was not necessary for us to go and explore. I heard Filippo on the phone with someone, and he said, sorry, I was just on my honeymoon. And the person was like, oh my god, did you guys get married already? And he was like, oh, we just take a lot of honeymoons, basically. And it's true. Like, we're literally having a next one very soon. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for tagging along always. This video was like a kind of, I guess, a mix of snippets of Positano, like everything that we did, a little bit of conversation with Filippo, and some of my deeper thoughts. I love to share things that I'm thinking about with you guys, because I feel like sometimes I read comments from you and you guys say that some of my personal reflections helped you in some way or in another, or they helped you come to certain conclusions about yourself, or help you develop, or help you get over certain things. And those kind of things, they really mean a lot to me. I love to know that in some way I can inspire you, that this channel is not just about shopping or fashion or beauty and things like that. I like to think that by sharing different kind of thoughts and advice that I come across, I can also be of help in many other ways. So thank you again for watching. Welcome to the new subscribers, and I love you to my old OG subbies. Love you guys. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.